Hello everybody and welcome. Thank you so much for joining me today as I try to show off the best of modern retro gaming. Today we have Coromon, upcoming monster training game. This is the demo which is available on Steam and I am currently playing on hard difficulty. If you missed last episode, you might want to go check it out because it was quite an interesting one. Silly me kind of messed up, got in over my head, and ended up losing all my Coromon. One of the settings on the difficulty, one of the rules on the difficulty is that if one of your Coromon faints during battle, then it leaves your party. So last episode, unfortunately, I got all my Coromon fainted and I kind of soft locked the game. Unfortunately, that's what happened. So we're back in here with our starter again, Taruga, and see if maybe we could do a little bit better and not fail immediately. So let's try to do a little bit better this time. An Armado is a good Coromon. He was one of the ones I took with me all the time when I was playing on normal difficulty. But let's see, I think we're gonna pass him up because what I would really like to have, one of the ones that I didn't go with last time was I can't think of the name of it off the top of my head right now, but it is a bird type Coromon. So hopefully we can get one of those and catch him pretty early on and see if we could train him up. Have him to be kind of what I had in my Moffle last time, like a fast, high hit, fast Coromon. We had a powder belt last time. We're gonna try to see what we can do without, I don't know if there's enough Coromon, is what I'm trying to say, to go get another 6 that I didn't have last time, but we'll see what we can do. There is definitely some that I really liked. I really liked Moffle. I actually really liked Powder Belt as well. But we'll just kind of come in here and see what we can find, see what is available and that sort of stuff. We do need to catch one because this funny guy over here is trying, well, you can't see him now, but the guy over to my right in the grass, over to my left in the grass, is trying desperately to catch his first Coromon, and it's a funny little story, a funny little thing that you can do when you first start out. Now I don't know why I'm always using Slam. I should use my Cinder. That would be much more useful, but yeah, oh well. We'll get through there, and we are up to level 7, which is awesome. Let's see if we can get out of here and get back to the city. This is one thing that I'm gonna have to be really careful about, and what messed me up last time, I cannot overextend myself. We really need to make sure that we run back to the city a lot, heal up, and do well in that aspect so that we do not lose all of my Coromon. Which is something that I really don't want to do again. So hopefully in this episode we will not. I was able to catch 2 other Coromon and eventually ran into a level 5, I believe, Patterbit, and was not ready for it at all. So we're gonna stay in this first little area here where I could walk on the path and then choose to go in the grass if I want to. A little bit farther ahead, you actually have to walk through tall grass to get anywhere, and that's not what I want to do. That's not a good thing. Yeah, wall walking, so you have to be strong enough, Coromon, to protect yourself. Yeah, sorry. Then we can finally go on a quest for Lux Solus. So let's go over here and see. I forget what's in this chest. I think a lot of really good things. Spinner, HP, yeah, those are all good. But let's see, I don't know if I'm going to be able to catch something in here that's going to be, or that is it, the Silkquill. That's it. It popped in my head just as that popped up. Silkquill is something that I do want, but it is a level 1. I do not know if Stop. Okay, I can handle that. Let's see what we can do here. Let's see if we can capture this. Pull out my spinner and throw it at him. A silk quill. I'm going under the understanding that after so long, your core, after so many experience points, your Coromon will will level up. But also another thing is there is a potential level as well. And when it reaches that potential level, you are allowed to add, you get like 3 stat points that you could put wherever you want. And that is really good. And you can make your Coromon however you see fit. And I really like that aspect of the game. So I'm thinking the best Coromon is going to be where you, I did want to. I don't know why I said no. You want to catch your Coromon on a low level because that will give you more chances, I would think, to be able to get that potential upgrade and add in your own stats. Every level upgrade, the game automatically adds stats in some fashion. I don't know if it depends on the Coromon or whatever, but it'll add a few stats. And then to make the Coromon how you want it to be, you can add those potential stats. And I would think the lowest level is the best time to be able to pick those up, because then you have that chance to get more potential upgrades. So we caught a Coromon. We're going to talk to Jerome. He's having trouble catching Coromon, so he's going to catch one. So he's like, give me one that you caught. So okay, that's awesome. Hey, yes, I did. And it's so funny because his little his trainer supervisor right there with the glasses on, he's gonna get mad. So watch this. He's gonna come over here and yell at him. I think, and it's silly. It's a funny little story to kind of, you know, get you set up in the game, and I just think it's funny. So he gives me my Coromon back, and he also, I think he gives me a couple spinners, silver spinners, which are a little bit better, yes, than the standard spinner. So we got that. We do want to try to get my silk quill up pretty quickly because he's only a level 1. What's also really nice about this, and I don't know how, oh, did I not switch them? No, one of the things that was really nice is that if your Coromon goes into battle, he gets experience points. He doesn't actually even have to battle. He just has to go into battle, and I'll show you if I switch these. I thought I switched them just a second ago. So let's switch them. Great. So if I get in here, so my silk quill will go out, and then I can immediately switch him to Taruga, and they will both get experience points, which is really cool to help level up some of your low level Coromon pretty quickly, because if you pick up a low level one a little bit later, then you can, you know, almost super level him, because you know this level 7 could fight a level 5 and he'll get the experience points for a level 5 fight, your low level one. So that's really nice. But I think a level 1 or a level 2 will not give me a lot of experience, but gives me something, and it's going to help him up. See, he grew to level 2. So something very easy like that is going to be able to level him up really quickly. So we got those we can go to. If we go a little bit further down here, we talk to our ranger, Cordell. He's a ranger of Radium Park, and he kind of gives me an idea of, you know, what to do, so I can go south to get to the next area, which is Hayville. But there, see, right there is the path I don't want to go on. But if I go up here, we just got a couple fun people to talk to, but we're not going to. They don't add anything. It's just a little bit of worldness to the game. But there is a treasure chest over there that I'm going to try to figure out how to get to later. But we're going to see if we can find maybe something a little bit, not a whole lot better, maybe 3 or 4 that we can up my silk quill pretty quickly. Okay, level cool. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, cool. Let's switch over to my Taruga and fire him up. In the last series that I did, I chose Nimblegar, which is a water type. Taruga is a fire type, and the third type that you could choose from the starters is an ice type or snow type, something to that effect. And I have not tried him out yet, so I'm kind of interesting once we get through here and see how hard difficulty fares. We'll have to go and try out him as well. We've got 12 experience. There's our potential that we talked about. Taruga, the 3 Coromon, the 3 starter Coromon kind of have an idea to them that I didn't realize when I first played through. The Taruga is an attack, is a strong attack. The Nimblegar is a strong defense, and the ice one is kind of a balanced. So along with that idea, I'm going to put up my attack a lot, and hopefully that's going to help me out. I don't know how that exactly is going to help, but we will see. So he is now level 3, which might mean he could take on something himself, but I'm not sure. A level 2 or a level 3 still can do a good bit of damage, and it really doesn't matter here. I can switch over to the squad, and Taruga can take him out with little trouble, and it's going to be still give him experience points and stuff like that. So it's not in my best interest to risk my silk quill until it gets up to level 3 or 4 probably. And I probably should run back after this, to be honest with you. There we go. Okay, this is silk quill, not quite level 4 yet, but we will probably be. Another thing that you could do, jump up here, you go into the summary, and it will give you a nice summary of everything that you need or about your Coromon. And I really like this because I feel it's giving you a lot of information that was kind of hidden in other monster training games like Pokemon. You do have a trait. A lot of the Coromons come with traits. This Coromon never fails to escape from a wild Coromon, which is great, but in hard difficulty, I cannot escape. So that's a little unfortunate of one. But right there, it tells you that the next level is 16 and the next potential level is 26. And then here's my Taruga. I get basically the same idea. There are 3 levels of potential. As you see there under the info, standard, potent, and perfect. And oh, he has a thick skin, so he's immune to critical hits. That's awesome. That's definitely a good thing. I'm gonna run back to town, get healed up, and I'll be right back. I don't think I talked about this in my last series or little playthrough of the demo, but upstairs here in the Lux Solus campus, you do have this upper area. I believe this is where. Is this not what is this is? I was thinking maybe this is not what I was thinking it was. Hello, I'm sorry, we're not in business yet, but we're working hard to get our rebirth tanks operational. Oh, here's your. I'm not sure. Maybe that's not what I thought it was, but I'm curious now, and we'll see if we can come back. I don't know if that's a feature that is absent in the demo and that's kind of just a placeholder, or is it something that's like level dependent and I just haven't gotten far enough for it to be fixed yet. That's an interesting, I'll have to go back and check that at some point. Let's continue on and see if we can maybe find some more interesting Coromon. I mean, I go through there a lot and I'm hitting the same, but I'm the same Coromon often. I'm wondering also if there might be a rare type somewhere that he is a potent one. I saw his little shinies. Yes. So we're gonna try to get him the best we can. I don't know. He's a level 2. He's going to hurt my sequel probably pretty well. Yeah. Took off 4. He could probably do another hit. So let's do the sequel. Get him hit again. I'm afraid. Let me think. Let's go with, yeah, let's go. This is probably a bad idea, but I want to get him down to that 1 or 2 area. And he used scratch. As long as he doesn't get knocked out, good. And use our items. I really want him, so I'm going to actually go ahead and use my silver spinner and see if I can catch this potent one. I don't believe the Armado I had last time was potent. And a level 2 potent is a good thing to start building up, I think. The last time I had him set up as my defensive guy, and I think I'm still going to have him as my defensive guy. He's going to be my beefy tank kind of guy. Ooh, that's so cool. Oh wait, here we go. So like I said, he's going to be a fast, hard-hitting kind of guy. You know what? I think, do I want to do HP or do I want to do like special attack, and speed? Let's do that. So he's going to be a fast, hard-hitting Coromon, so hopefully he will do well. So let's see if we can get out of here. Yeah. Unfortunately, you're going to have to run again back quite often to the city, I believe, playing on hard difficulty, because I really don't want to lose any of the Coromon, and that, especially after that first episode there where I lost them all rather quickly. I don't want to take the chances and to lose any, so I may be cutting some of these out, but I do want to run back to the city often. I think that would be helpful. You don't have to do that much in normal, and probably definitely not as much in easy, but with the fear of losing them is definitely put me on the edge in this playthrough, and I want to make sure I can get through with the Coromon that I got. And the potency of value is all random. So when I come in here and find a Coromon, the probability of finding a potent one is just random. So I may get one, I may not. It's just a randomness to it. I don't know the factor in the randomness, but there is some kind of randomness to it. Okay, we're gonna win this out here, it looks like, but we're each taking the same amount of damage off of each other because we're both level 2. We're gonna have to switch. Oh, whoa, that was good. We got that critical hit just at the right time. I also want to see, I wanted him to kind of do it all by himself because I knew that was going to get him up quickly. 29 was going to be a lot of experience points for that. I want to see if he has a trait. Not all Coromon has a trait. Oh, is vaccinated, which makes him immune to poison. That's interesting. I'm very intrigued with the trait system. I believe, from what I've played through so far, the trait system is random. So you can have a trait on your Coromon and you cannot. I mean, it is possible to capture a Coromon with no traits. But I believe also the specific trait on each Coromon are randomized with a few exceptions. I believe some Coromon, like the Patterbit, has a special trait that he can get, which is downloader. So he could download the stats of an enemy Coromon. Now I don't know exactly what that means, if that gives him the ability to hit a little bit harder or what, but I do know that he has that ability. That's the only one that I know specifically. The Lumen, or what was it? There's a Luminon or something like that that has a light up ability, I believe, that is probably unique to him or unique to electric type Coromon. Yeah. I'm actually going to switch him out over to Silquill because let's get him knocked out as quickly as I can, and then the Armado will get experience for that too. So it's all good. That was a good hit. Okay, so I think I've talked about this before. The ones that has the little icon in the corner, like this one, is an actual ability, and that Coromon has that ability. Is, oh yeah, that's doing really bad. So let's go ahead and switch over to Taruga. That ability has, that one was, the claw was a cut type. As you can see here on my Taruga, I have 2 abilities on him as soon as it'll let me show it. Okay, you have this, which is Slam, which is a normal attack, and then Cinder, which is a fire attack, and those do different things. Not only is the Cinder a little bit higher and allows you to get more damage, of course certain Coromon are better, certain attack types I should say do better against certain other types of Coromon. So he's going to be my defensive guy. He's going to be a high HP, high defense, damage kind of taker. So we're going to try and see if we can get a couple more. I still haven't found anything that I haven't found yet. So I would be interested in if there's some below what's the word I want to use? That was a hard hit. Yeah, a critical hit. Definitely a critical hit. Some like cannot think of the word I want to use. Like rare, I guess. If I don't know if they've like, if the Coromon are very specific to certain areas, or maybe you know, there's a high chance for these standard types of Coromon, but every area has a rare Coromon you could find. I don't really know yet. I don't know how evolved that sort of stuff is. We'll see what we can find out as we play through the demo. But we'll just have to hopefully find something fun. And that's kind of what I'm kind of like about the hard difficulty, that I have to kind of sit and grind a little bit more. There's a little bit more excitement here, you know, that we're trying to find maybe a rare type that pops out here or whatever. It'll be interesting to see. I don't think, even though I'm a level ahead of him, I don't think I can outfight him here. Oh, although he used concentrate, which is good. his defense critical chance hit increases. That does give me the next hit, which is good. So I got a hit that he didn't get a hit on. A lot of times I do not use those for better or for worse. I don't know. But there are a lot of times that I just don't. I don't use those special abilities. I'd rather attack. I don't know if that is the right way or the wrong way to play, or if there is, I don't know, some other option or something else I could be doing. I'd rather attack, to be honest with you. So there we go. Now there is a lot of good abilities in the special abilities, but again, I just want to use the attack and get the fight over with. I'm not sure. I hit him for 5. I'll go again, try one more time, hoping that he doesn't knock me out. Come on, you can do it. Stay in there with 1. Woo! So close. Come on, Taruga, finish it up. That was so close. I really would like to go through this without losing any Coromon. Be really happy about that if I can. Again, I'm trying to stay a little bit away from the pattern bit because I want to get Coromon that I did not have last time. Now that may end up hurting us in the long run, but we'll see. I might have to end up getting something, is what I'm saying, that is not really what I want. I think that we did fairly well. We did survive our first video, so hopefully we'll be good from now on. We got a good start here. We got 2 level 5s and a level 7. If we hang out a little bit more, we'll get them up a few more levels, and we'll be good to go, at least to go into the next little bit of area. Really, I don't want to take too big of a step forward because I do not want to lose my Coromon like I did last time, but I do also want to kind of go forward a little bit. The problem right now is the next area, the next series of areas is all grass and mush. You got this nice line of grass coming up where I showed you guys, and then you have to either come back through to get healed or push on to the next area to get healed, and I really don't want to risk that either way. So we're going to stay here a little bit longer and see what we can do. So thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it, and I will see you next time. Bye everybody.